We have talked about interest rates. We have talked about repayment strategies. We have talked about refinancing and consolidation. But there is a cost of debt that no spreadsheet can capture, no calculator can measure, no bank statement can show. The psychological cost. Let me start with a story. A friend of mine had $20,000 in student loans, credit card debt, and a car loan. Nothing crazy. Reasonable interest rates. She made her payments on time. She never missed a due date. But every month when payday came, she felt a knot in her stomach. She would check her bank balance, make the payments, and feel drained. Not because she was poor, she had a good job, but because the debt consumed her mental energy. She stopped going out with friends because she felt guilty spending any money. She avoided opening her banking app. She made decisions from a place of scarcity, not abundance. She was always tired, always worried, always on edge. That is the psychological cost of debt. Research shows that people with high debt loads experience higher rates of anxiety, depression, and even physical illness. They have trouble sleeping. They are more irritable with family and friends. They make worse decisions under pressure. Why? Because debt occupies what psychologists call cognitive bandwidth. Every dollar you owe is a small weight on your mind. You think about it when you make purchases. You worry about it when unexpected expenses arise. You plan your life around payment due dates. All that thinking leaves less mental energy for everything else. Your work suffers. Your relationships suffer. Your health suffers. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. When your brain is constantly processing financial stress, you have less capacity for creative thinking, long-term planning, and emotional regulation. You make impulsive choices. You avoid important tasks. You take the path of least resistance. And, ironically, those impulsive choices often lead to more debt. You buy something to feel better. Then, you have more debt. Then, you feel worse. It is a vicious cycle. The minimalist approach to debt is simple. Treat debt as an emergency. Not because of interest rates, because of psychological cost. Every dollar of debt is a dollar of mental load. The goal is not just to be debt-free. The goal is to free up your mind. Let me give you a concrete exercise for this week. First, notice how you feel when you think about your debt. Not the numbers, the feeling. Do you feel heavy, anxious, ashamed, trapped? Write those feelings down. Second, imagine what your life would feel like without that debt. What would you do with the mental energy? Would you sleep better, take more risks, enjoy your money more, spend more time with family? Start that business you have been dreaming about. Use that vision as motivation. Third, take one small action. Just one. Make one extra payment of any amount. Call one creditor to ask about a lower rate. Write down a simple debt payoff plan on a piece of paper. That action, however small, reduces the psychological load. Research shows that taking any action, no matter how tiny, reduces anxiety. Even just writing down a plan makes a difference. So do not wait until you have a perfect solution. Start with one small step today. Next episode, we begin Phase 5, Stability and Growth. We will build financial routines that actually work. Subscribe so you don't miss the final phase.